you ready? All right, guys, we're back. Final game of the day of this quadruple header of action here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, as this is our final match of 6th grade football here.
We need someone to man the dial-down marker.
It looks like they are getting a volunteer set up for our final game of the day. We've had 3 good ones. Mountain Home have taken 2.
Volunteers today manning the chain gang.
Salem has taken 1. Big crowd opening day of this season, and it's been some great matchups here at Bomber Stadium. And looks like we're going to get an offsides
on the field
to start off.
Five-yard penalty, still first down.
So here we go. Low snap. Ball's on the ground. Bombers cover it up.
Pick it up and run with it.
It's number 3, Lincoln Chagnon, who covered it up.
Play is a loss of 7 yards.
So going to be a loss of 7 yards. So now second down and 12. So
23-yard line.
both teams getting started early.
And we're multi-streaming right now, and David's working on that, trying to figure out. We lost our chat channel.
But we're kind of playing with it a little bit. So there we go.
There it is.
That is their first time out of the first half. They will have 2 remaining.
So it's like we got a Jessica Bowden says, "Let's go Bombers! Let's go number 6." So she's cheering on Logan Bowden. So yeah, appreciate Jessica. She's tagging in a bunch of people too, so we love it.
Thanks for the help, Jessica. We appreciate that. And as people are joining, remember this is an interactive broadcast. We love to hear you. Chat with us. There's a player you want to shout out to.
Yeah, we want to see your comments on air. This isn't a this is an interactive broadcast, so we'd love to see your comments, love to see your thoughts. So right now the officials getting a round of applause. This is the 4th game. Most of the people here working today have been here since 5 or 8 o'clock. So we're already looking at almost 5.5 hours that these teams have been here. So there's a handoff.
Yeah, we were here just before 8 to set up. We had some technical difficulties in that first game. Worked through it. We're rocking and rolling now.
Yeah, it looks like that was Chagnon on the run. Picked up a couple yards, get back to 3rd and 10, so back to the original line of scrimmage for the Bombers. Of course, they play 4 10-minute quarters here. This is 6th grade, so all these players haven't played in a couple more years. Here comes a quarterback keeper. Picks up about 5 yards. That's number 7, Braxton Hoggard, with the run. It's going to make. It's going to be a 4th down and 4. So they give him 6 yards on the run. So 4th and 4. It looks like the Bombers are going to go for it.
The 30-yard line.
Ball's on the 30-yard line. Of course, the Bomber 6th grade team, coached by head coach Chuck Smith, Robert Hogard, and Zach Willis. So Hogard out of the shotgun. He's got 1 man in motion. And it looks like he's going to get Salem. So the Bombers get a first down
against the Greyhounds.
So first down.
Play is a Mountain Home Bomber first down.
So the Bombers get the first down of the game and moving the ball here early. Real quick, yeah, Jessica says these kids have been working hard. Let's get them, boys. So appreciate, glad to have Jessica commenting. Of course, those people watching, make sure that you follow and subscribe to our Facebook page. Again, another quarterback keeper. That's number 7, Hogard again.
On the carry, takes it to
picks
about
up
the
5.
40-yard line.
So the Bomber offense getting some momentum here early in this first quarter of action. We're so glad to have all you guys joining us here and on Facebook, on YouTube.
Yes, thanks for joining us and interacting with us. We appreciate that very much.
And it looks like there's going to be another flag. This one's going to be against Salem.
Penalty marker on the field.
Number 7, I think, jumped a little early.
Neutral zone infraction against the Greyhounds.
So a neutral zone infraction. So looks like it's going to be just short of the first down marker. So second and about half a yard.
Result of the play is a Mountain Home Bomber.
Or they say it is a Bomber first down. They give them the first down on it. I thought they'd be a little short, but So Mountain Home's going to keep it. 5:41 to go. Clock running. The quarterback keeper, a try handoff, and nowhere to go there as number 8 Pittman is
brought down in the backfield.
it's covered up by multiple Greyhound defenders. They got good penetration there on that play.
7 yards with second
So it's going to be a loss of 7 yards. So it's going to make it 2nd now and 17. So the Bombers go the wrong way on that play.
Someone went up there, and one of the Salem players out took the way and ripped it off me, man. I got so mad, I punched him. I was so annoyed.
So the Bombers, 2nd and 17. Try running play. Pick up a couple yards.
Lincoln Shagnon on the carry.
So that's number 3, Lincoln Shagnon on the carry.
It looks like we got a player down.
Got a player down. Actually, they say he picks up about a yard, so that's going to make it 3rd and 16.
Number 77 coming in for number 20, Salem. Who's number 77, Dave, for Salem?
Number 77 on Salem is Young.
So Young coming in to replace number 20. And
3rd down and 16. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line.
Who's out of the game. Looks like they're checking on him on the sidelines. Of course, those people watching too, make sure you reach down, you hit that share button. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, hit that share button or tag in a family member, so that way if you have relatives who can't make the game, or they can live anywhere in the country, as long as they got internet and YouTube and Facebook, they can watch it. So
heck, they could be out of country. We had somebody from Afghanistan watching, India. We've had them from all over the globe.
Nice little reversal here, and it opens up some room to the outside. Sabo's taking it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bombers!
Uriah Sabo on a 61-yard carry. Touchdown, Bombers!
Nice play by the Bombers, and they strike first.
I got off on the camera there for a second and had to find the runner. Sorry about that.
Sabo took it to the outside and got a good block.
Caught him there at the end, though, so.
Bombers will attempt the
Need a bigger screen, Dave.
And the Bombers look like they're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. Yeah, Gil Reynolds said you got faked out on that one. So
I
you
did.
missed it, Joey?
I did.
Oh.
No, I got the touchdown, but it took me a minute to find him.
Oh.
I got faked.
Yeah, see, Gil knows about that. Back when we used to do
Dang.
like the pilots or whatever that was, it was easy. Those little kids, it's hard
They
to
got
see
me.
the ball, man. You can tell Gil, hey, we're doing a dual stream, so now we're doing Facebook and YouTube. So we're stepping up our game a little bit.
We still got to work on that instant replay.
2-point conversion. Up the middle, going to be just short. So the 2-point attempt is no good. But with 3:18 left here in the first quarter, the Bombers are up 6-0 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Gil said, hey, man, I saw it all the way on my 5-inch phone. So, yeah. Gil talking a little smack.
He had me fooled.
Hey, this is our 4th game of the day, Gil. We're on fumes right now, man. And I'm not drinking energy drinks, man. It's hard to do without energy drinks.
Dylan's got the music rolling. Had to turn down the mic
He's got
a
the
little
old
bit here.
Bomber man going.
Yeah, he's got it going.
Right now, just want to thank everyone for joining. If you haven't done it yet, check out the Bomber Youth Football League. Check out their new logo, Joey. That's sweet, man.
It is.
Salem will start
Very nice.
1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Beautiful day out in the stadium. Wonderful weather.
Come the Greyhounds. Nice move to the outside, and look at this, number 41. Draper takes it all the way. He answers right back. And the Greyhounds score quick.
Draper on the carry, takes it 75
Draper makes
yards,
that look
touchdown,
easy.
Salem.
that better, Gil?
He goes 75 yards.
I was on that one.
And we got some offensive fireworks. We had a defensive battle last time. This time, we got an offensive battle. 2 scores here in the opening quarter. That one you should have missed because Draper's a pretty big boy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Draper, he looks like he's going to be a load to try to take down.
He's a big, tall kid. He's been eating his Wheaties.
Well, they're going to throw it this time. Ball is tipped around, knocked down. Good defensive play there by the Bombers.
A lot of traffic in that one. A lot of traffic.
Oh, we got a good one. 1:52 left here in the first quarter. It is Bombers 6, Salem 6 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back.
It is really important to do business with people that are local. One of the things that we did upon acquiring all the stores was we tried to hold on to everybody that was already working here. You can't replace experience. We build relationships, we don't build the cars. The same customers that are buying from us today were buying from us 5 years ago and 10 years ago. And those are the same customers that I want to take care of today and 5 years and 10 years from now. Shop Clay Maxey Chevrolet in Mountain Home and ClayMaxeyChevrolet.com.
So 1:07 left here in the first quarter. It's 6-6 here at Bomber Stadium. So glad to have each and every one of you guys joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Our 4th game of the day here.
This beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, Gil says good job, wasn't a reversal. I'm sorry, Gil, man. We've done 4 games. I'm running out of fumes. I need to eat my Wheaties. So here comes the Bombers.
Yeah, we'll have to get something to eat after this.
Oh, good defensive play by Salem in the backfield. Number 7, Trivet, was all over that. And hey, I got to throw a shout out to the fans. We just went over 4,500 followers on our Facebook page today. So thank you to all the fans there for helping us go over 4,500 followers on Facebook. Also, we're almost 850 on YouTube. We just started YouTube. So appreciate everyone that's liking and subscribing to our page. So, yeah, we got over 5,300 people now that's following our 2 pages, guys. And couldn't do that without each and every one of you guys. So appreciate you guys doing all you guys do for us. So right now, getting ready to go to the second quarter. At the end of 1, it's Mountain Home 6, Salem 6 right here on TLSN. We'll be back in a minute.
Are you ready?
All right, start of the second quarter right now, 6-6, Salem and Mountain Home.
It's moving right along here.
Number 7, he's scrambling. He's got a little bit of room. Picks up about, well, actually gets just back to the line of scrimmage. That's Hoggard.
And 5 yards. Third down and 10 from the
So it's going to
25-yard
be
line.
3rd and 10. Ball now back to the 25-yard line.
Dave, you're saying Gill needs the new Clay Maxey Chevrolet ad?
Yeah, that's what he
Okay.
said on the thing. So we got
can hook
Betty
him up.
Teague online says, go Salem. Christy Whitesell says, way to go Uriah. So we love it, guys. Keep commenting. Comment, like, share. Let us know who you're cheering for. We'll give the player a shout-out on air. The future Greyhounds and Bombers, in a couple of years, these guys are going to be playing on Friday nights. But you're getting to watch them now here on the TLSN. Ogard, nowhere to go.
Hand off the Bombers, number 8.
Looks like he gave it off to Pittman. But the Greyhounds just all over that play.
For your high school Bombers, it's going to be Gil Reynolds over at XL7
yards on the play.
doing
4th
coverage
down
for the
and
Mountain Home
15.
Bombers. Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be covering Yaleville football.
And we're doing some junior high football this
Yeah.
upcoming week. So Thursday night, if you want to tune in, 7 o'clock, Twin Lakes Sports Network. You'll get to see, it'll be fun. Junior high, no one really ever covers junior high that much. And we thought this year, hey, that'd be fun to do. Let's cover junior high football.
So there's a lot of parents over at Yaleville were asking for coverage for them. All right, why can't you do a junior high? Like, well, we got a full schedule this year. This is last year. There's people were asking us, and so we thought, well, let's do it. Let's change up the schedule a little bit and get some junior high football in.
I have to say, I'm a little disappointed. We were supposed to have a
Ball will be spotted at the 50-yard
sideline
line.
reporter.
1st and 10.
Just checking to see if we're still on YouTube there, Dave.
Yeah, we have a sideline reporter that was supposed to be here, but they got tied up with some other stuff. Either that or did they get scared of the camera, Joey? What happened there?
You know, I'm going to say, I'm going to go with it's work-related. They got called to work. That's what I'm going to say.
Well, there was a punt on the play, so a change of possession. So now Salem, it only took them one play to score last time. Quarterback keeper here. It's number 7, cutting it back, getting the first down. Nice run by Trivet.
Coy Trivet on the quarterback keeper for the Greyhounds. Brought down to the 38-yard line gain, or 39-yard line.
So a gain of 11 yards there from
He's
Trivet,
enough for a
quarterback
second
keeper.
first down.
Your water's in there.
Of course, down here they had a lot of good food options for all the attendees because they had, I think you said, Joey, there's over 300 players.
Yeah, over 300 kids is what they were saying.
So they had 150 here from Mountain Home today. A lot of kids in here. Again, another handoff. There's number 41 Draper who's
And
carrying
off the Greyhounds,
defenders.
Number 41 Grant Draper.
Number 41, he's a big boy.
Brought
Yeah,
down at the
looks like that's gonna be
26-yard
another
line.
first
The
down.
yardage is good enough for a Greyhound first down.
So back-to-back first downs on this drive for Salem. It's going to be Trivet. And they got Draper in the backfield. Looks like they're going to throw this time. Trivet throws it up. Oh, almost intercepted. In and out of the
Trivet's
hands
pass is incomplete. Going to play second down.
of the Bombers. That would have been a big play right there. As Salem has just moved the ball with ease these first two drives. That's going to push it back to 2nd and 10. Yeah, online, let us know. Are you, if you're cheering for the Greyhounds or if you're cheering for the Bombers, be sure to comment. Let us know which team you're cheering for. Here's Draper again, cuts to the outside. Again, runs over multiple defenders like a freight train, takes it in for the score, 26 yards.
Takes it 26 yards, touchdown Greyhounds.
So it's a 26-yard run, touchdown for the Greyhounds. And right now Salem up 12-6 as they are going to try
Greyhounds will attempt the two-point conversion.
the two-point
from the 5-yard
conversion,
line.
so from the 5-yard line. Run to the outside. Great recovery by the Bomber defense. Makes the play.
24 remaining in the first half.
I think that was number 2, Sabo. Saves the two-point conversion. So right now Salem, 5:24 left here in the second quarter. It's Salem 12, Mountain Home 6 here on TLSN. Of course, we'll thank a few of our sponsors too. Actually, real quick, we've been sharing a lot of sponsors. We'll share Twin Lake Sports Network, guys. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. This is our 5th year on the Twin Lake Sports Network doing local high school coverage. We've done over 250 games. Subscribe to our YouTube page and Facebook page. We keep an archive of all the games we've ever done, so you can go back and watch them, even these games today on YouTube and Facebook. You can go back and watch those games and see how you did. Or if you want to relive a memory from a couple years ago, some of the great games we got online, be sure to check it out. But we appreciate you guys. If you could subscribe subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, that really help us out. We really appreciate it. And we appreciate the Bomber Youth Football League for reaching out to us. It's been a lot of fun to cover. We got 5 more weeks to cover this, Joey. We will be off next week. Next week, the Mountain Home Blue team will be on the road at Thayer. The Mountain Home Gold team will be on the road at Salem. And then we'll be back here on the 23rd covering it again. So
Saturdays in September and October, we're going to be busy.
yeah, it's going to be busy. And I'll tell you what, the Salem Greyhounds have been busy here in this second quarter. First quarter, it was an opening drive. Mountain Home looking really good on their opening drive, but since then it's just been all Salem. And now Salem forces the turnover.
Greyhounds will start 1st and 10.
So Greyhound's going to have the ball at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10. This time they hand it off to number 20, Hancock.
And off to number 20 of the Greyhounds, Dallas Hancock.
So it looks like pickup of about 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Ball now, or time under 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Appreciate Joey, too. He got our clock up and working again. We've had a few technical difficulties today, but that's what happens. We're doing a game in a different place than we normally do, and all the technical things decide to hit. But
Yeah.
we got our groove now. We're back in the saddle. There's number 7, takes it to the outside. Got a lot of room. Nice cutback to the inside. And that's been, in youth football, that's a lot of it. You really just want to try to get to the outside. And number 7, Trivet, those ones that are faster, if they can get to the outside, if they can just get around that corner, they're gone.
5-yard line.
And then you got number 41, Draper, who can just run over people up the middle. So the Bomber defense needing to try to force a stop here. Right now, still a close game, 12-6, 1-score game. We got two receivers on the outside. Thought they might throw it that time, but 89 keeps it.
And
Davis.
number 89, Tyson Davis to the Greyhounds.
So
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Ball now on the 3. Big size differential too. You can definitely tell. Like you said earlier, Joey, I think they're definitely been eating some Wheaties. There's some big boys on this Salem team.
I think they're just 6th graders.
Yeah, number 41. Then you got number 15, Fox, out there on receiver. Looks like he's got almost a foot on his defender. That's why I thought they might just throw it. Instead, they're going to give it to Draper. Draper just, they're not even going to be able to touch him. He's looking like a man among boys on that play.
Takes it 5 yards, touchdown, Greyhounds.
Takes it in, 5-yard touchdown for the Greyhounds. Extends it now to 18-12. With 1:32 left here in the first half.
The point after from the hash mark.
So looks like they're going to attempt a 1-point conversion this time instead of the 2. So Trivet, and he's got Draper and Hancock in the backfield. He's going to throw it. Now he's going to cut to the outside, gets around the defense, and gets the conversion. It's good.
The point after is good.
So the point after is good.
First half, your score, Salem 19.
So we're down to 1:32 left. It's 19, the Mountain Home Bombers 6, right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back.
We'll start first.
All right, welcome back. 1:25 to go, clock running. Bombers, if they can make something happen here. Long pass, they got a man open. He beats the defense. Pass is complete, and the Bombers looking to go all the way. He's got a man in pursuit, and he gets it. Touchdown, Bombers!
Pass is complete. Touchdown!
Beautiful pass for the Bombers. A 75-yard touchdown pass, and just like that, the Bombers have gotten their way back into this game. No flags on the play, so it counts. It's 19-12.
Will attempt the 2-point conversion from the 5-yard line.
So they're going to attempt the 2-point conversion from the 5-yard line. As the pass was just over the outstretched hand of the defender. Then it was a foot race as Fowler of Salem got right on his heels, but not able to get him quick enough. Touchdown, Bombers, and that's exactly what the Bombers needed to get back into this ball game. Nice pass, though, from number 7, Braxton Hogard. Let's see if they get the 2-point conversion. It's a quarterback keeper. And
the 2-point conversion is no good.
2-point conversion is no good as number 15, Fox, gets the stop. But Mountain Home gets the score. 58 seconds left. It's 19-12 here on the TLSN.
something going on
Guys,
because
we are back. Oh, sorry, Joey.
I was just saying there had to be something going on this morning with the internet because you were having problems with YouTube and also the scoreboard,
Yeah,
which runs off the internet.
I was getting into it with the scoreboard. Luckily, there wasn't a camera in here to catch what I was doing with the scoreboard. But we got it up and running, and the Bomber offense got up and running on that play, Joey. 75 yards. Now here come the Greyhounds trying to answer back. Quarterback scramble to the outside. Number 7, Trivet, nowhere to go. Nice stop there by the Bombers.
David, we had a message sent to us from Lavina Roll. She wanted to let her grandson know that she's watching, Evan Dickerson, and that her Nana is watching, and she's from Manila, Arkansas. So joining us there in Manila.
Yeah, glad you're tuning in from Manila. And, hey, we're going to be covering more of those games. So
Manila.
yeah, Lavina, just go in and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page and follow our Facebook page. And that way you'll be notified every time we go live. You can go back and watch these games. If you have a child who makes a fantastic play, if you want to see that touchdown pass over again, you can watch it as many times as you want here on TLSN. Handoff up the middle. Now Mountain Home has come up fired up. They get the stop. So we go to halftime, and the Bombers showing signs of life now. They've cut it to 19-12. And we'll step away for a few minutes and be back for the third quarter on our final game of our 4-game marathon here today on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Are you ready?
It is really important to do business with people that are local. One of the things that we did upon acquiring all the stores was we tried to hold on to everybody that was already working here. You can't replace experience. We build relationships, we don't build the cars. The same customers that are buying from us today were buying from us 5 years ago and 10 years ago. And those are the same customers that I want to take care of today and 5 years and 10 years from now. Shop Clay Maxey Chevrolet in Mountain Home and ClayMaxeyChevrolet.com.
All right, guys, we are back for the third quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Real quick, we got Christy Whitesell, said grandson Lincoln Shagnon. Appreciate the shout out. Christy said she's watching us from Denver, so glad to have you joining us today.
I was in Denver this summer. Went to see a Colorado game.
Speaking of someone who's on the run, here he goes again. Number 41, Draper, takes it all the way. 75 yards.
Greyhounds, number 41, Draper.
For another big touchdown.
75 yards, touchdown Greyhounds.
You talked about you were going to Denver. It looked like, well, he's running east, so it looks like he was running towards maybe Atlanta as he took off. Touchdown, Salem. So Mountain Home fought their way back, got it back to a one-score game, but then.
You look like Ronald Acuna Jr. of the Atlanta Braves running the ball there.
Yeah,
He's got some wheels.
Yeah, he just took off. He exploded. And so Salem strikes first. 9:43 left. Still plenty of time left for the Bombers.
Greyhounds will attempt the point after.
This Greyhounds going to attempt a point after here. Now 25-12. Of course, it's been day one of the Bomber Youth Football League that we're covering. It's been a lot of fun, and hope you guys have enjoyed the broadcast. And again, just shout out to all the great people here. They've helped make today go off very smooth. Be a quarterback keeper. And he is tackled from behind. Nice play from Uriah Sabo. So the extra point is no good with 9:43 left here in the third. It is 25-12. The Greyhounds in the lead in our final game of the day here on TLSN.
I'm going to check in.
All right, guys, we're back.
Check in with the guys over at Clay Maxey. Clay Maxey, a great sponsor of the Mountain Home Bombers youth football program.
Here's a quarterback keeper, but nowhere to go. He is run down by number 41, Draper.
Run down the backfield.
Clay Maxey had a courtesy tent set up. Tables.
They had a TV set up, man.
Had
They were like
TV
streaming
set
the game. I wish they were streaming this instead of our first game.
Yeah. The first one we had some technical difficulties, but we worked through it and had a few others in that second and third with the score clock over there, but we worked through those two.
So both of the Bomber football teams, there's the Bomber Blue and the Bomber Gold teams. Bomber Blue is going to be at Thayer next week. The Gold is going to be at Salem. So Salem came here this week. In the Bomber Gold, they're going to go to Salem next week. Then after that, on September 23rd, that's when we'll be back here. It'll be Mountain Home versus Gold versus Melbourne. So we'll get to see all new players. We only got to see half of the Bombers, all these Bomber players today.
That's something.
Yeah, so it's going to be a whole new group of people here.
Yeah. Over 300 kids involved in the program, so we'll have to get an exact number. If any of them, surely they got a number. Somebody knows how many players are involved here.
Well, too, maybe we can get one of them to join us up here in the booth in halftime.
Yeah.
Turn the camera. This is where we did like the very first interviews. This exact spot right here.
It's true.
I sat down with Tommy Felicia, quarterback of the Arkansas Tornadoes.
And Bombers. He was a Bomber boy, wasn't he?
Yeah, Bombers. We talked about Tommy Gunn is what we called him. He just had his record broken. Most yards passing a game was just recently broken in the Harrison game. So he's actually, I think he's moved down to number 3 on the list now. Second and 19 Bombers working out the shotgun formation. Quick handoff. Trying to see the number on that. Number 31, that was to Brayley. But again, the Salem defense was, they were almost in the backfield as quick as he was handing the ball off.
We were talking about the players, how many players there are. There's also a lot of cheerleaders involved over here at with the Mountain Home Bombers youth football program. They have a cheer program as well.
Yeah, we had the first couple games. I mean, they had a ton of cheerleaders out.
Hadn't seen any for this game, but every other game there's been a quite large group of cheerleaders.
So we go now 3rd and a mile, 3rd and 22. As Braxton Hogard going to work out of the shotgun. Of course, he threw a bomb earlier, so they might be looking for another long pass.
Penalty marker on the field.
Yeah, they're going to get an offside. So penalty marker.
That was on number
Oh,
20.
no, they call that. Actually, that's against Mountain Home.
Really? I thought it was on number 26 in Salem.
Well, it's actually not an offsides for the call.
Probably.
So,
Well, the way that kid had reacted, he thought, oh, man, that's on me. Number 26, Salem. Number 26.
yeah, Hooks
Hooks.
thought that was on him, but actually it
It
goes
wasn't.
against Mountain Home. And they're going to get another Mountain Home flag.
Oh, my.
Again, a lot of laundry being thrown
False
here.
start against the Bombers.
So, no, false start for the Bombers.
This isn't the way they want this to go.
Yeah, they're going the wrong way.
Oh.
And 3rd and 22, they got Draper now. They've moved him over to the center. You know, he's probably looking for a safety right here.
Well, let's see what they do here.
But
Two steps back to
Hogard gets it out of the end zone, so that's
Braxton Hogard on the
really
carry.
all you can do right there, Joey. 3rd and 22.
Yeah, 3 yards.
And Mountain Home's definitely probably going to
Brings
punt
up 4th
this.
down.
yeah, being this close. I'd say you're probably making the right call. Again, we appreciate each and every one of you that are joining us, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook.
Bombers have elected to punt. Ball will be placed at the 39-yard
Here
line.
going
First
forward,
and
we
10,
did
Greyhounds.
buy some software to where we can multi-stream. So we'll be streaming, as long as that program doesn't fail, we'll be live streaming both on Facebook and YouTube.
And I'm going to actually put an announcement on our page letting everyone know that now we are streaming at multiple capacities. Because, like, when we did some Yellville football there, Dave, we had a person like, man, I want to be able to watch on my Roku. Well, now you can. We got YouTube. We got Facebook. We can do them both. Here with the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Quick flip to number 26.
Connor Hooks on the
That's
carry.
Hooks.
Takes
He
it across the 35-yard
Picks up
line.
about 6 yards, so going to be a 2nd and 4
Yeah,
as
5
the
yards
clock
off the
continues
play.
to wind down right now.
2nd and 5.
I'm sorry, they gave him 5.
That was a phone going off, huh?
Yeah, that's my phone going off saying Salem versus Mountain Home Bomber football was live, so. For those people that are watching right now, hit that share button, tagging a family member. You know, some of these kids got relatives all across the country. They can watch them live. That's the cool thing about us streaming. You know, if you can't make the game, something happens. Now you got a way you can watch it, you can relive it.
And the yard of the play, 3rd down.
Yard on the play. So right now the Bombers, important play here, Joey. 3rd down. 3rd down and 2. Bombers, if they can get a stop, you know, still down 2 scores, they can still get back in this game, but they really need a stop if they want to try to get back into it.
Let's see if the Bomber defense is up to the task here, Dave. This is what they've been practicing for right here, this moment. Need to stop them.
And there you go. Good play by the Bomber defense.
And you parents that are watching, or, you know, family, friends, anyone out, you guys out there watching, be sure to let other people know. Spread the word that the Twin Lakes Sports Network is going to be live streaming Bomber youth football the remainder of the year. It'll be Saturdays from now through October. There's the first weekend of October we will not be here. We weren't able to, me and Dave are both going to be out of town that day. But other than that, every Saturday we've committed to being here to broadcast these games so that you guys can watch them wherever you may be.
All right, looks like Salem's going to throw it. There's a bomb. It's up in the air. Incomplete.
Just a little short.
So that's a big 4th down stop by the Bombers. And now the Bombers going to get the ball back with 1:17 to go here in the 3rd. And I mentioned this earlier on one of our other streams, but we just went over today. We went over 4,500 followers.
Nice.
So really appreciate that. That's a lot of people that have helped supported us, and a lot of different businesses, and it's all local businesses that support us to help us get the equipment. We're not doing this to make a lot of money. We do it because we enjoy doing it. We had Gil Reynolds from XL7 taught us how to do this stuff. I'm like, hey, this is a way to kind of give back and help these youth, and we couldn't do it without them. So that's just pretty cool to have over 4,500 followers today. So we couldn't do it without all you guys out there. Right now the Bombers, 35 seconds left. Seeing if they can get back in this game after a good defensive stop. A little trickery. They got an opening. And it looks like he could go all the way. Sabo, one man to beat. Tackle. Did he get in? We're waiting for the call. As it looks like they're going to say he's just short. As we were waiting for the signal from the ref, everyone.
Sabo on the carry, takes it down to the 1-yard line.
Sabo is caught from behind at the 1, but what a run to finish the third quarter as the Bombers are fighting back. And we'll be back in a minute here on TLSC, and it's 25-12. Salem with the lead over the Bombers. So right now, second down, 15.
That play
Clock
there,
running.
that play there, Dave, looked like our morning. The beginning of it, anyways.
Handoff got a little bit of space. Good run here by the Bombers. Get right back down within the 5.
And off the Bombers, number 3, Lincoln Shagnon.
That's number 3, Lincoln Shagnon with the nice run.
6-yard line.
Gets the ball back down to the 6-yard line. That's exactly what the Bombers need. Now they have a very doable. They got 2 plays to try to get 6 yards to see if they can get this back to a 1-score game.
Yeah, just like us this morning. Roll with it and come back strong. And he did that in that run.
Now 8:37 to go. Another fumble on the snap. Good recovery. manages to get it back to the line of scrimmage, but
Braxton Hogard on the carry.
Hogard, now it's going to be 4th down and goal.
It's back to the original line of scrimmage.
So
4th and goal.
now the Bombers,
Got to make it here, right?
yep,
This is the last stand.
big play here. Clock running, down under 8 minutes. Of course, the Twin Lakes Sports Network, not only do we bring you a lot of different sports, we cover more games than anyone else in the area. So we appreciate all you guys' support. Here goes Hogard. He hands it off. Has a block to the outside. Is he going to be able to get in? Looks like he's going to be short. As Pittman got 3 yards, but he needed 6.
He had a wall over there of Salem defenders, and he just wasn't going to be able to push through that. Not with those number 41, number 27. There's some big boys over there.
Yeah, just a good play by the Salem defense to make the stop. So now 7 minutes to go. Clock is still running. Mountain Home, they got Salem backed up, but I'd be kind of worried. I'd be watching for number 41 and number 15 on Salem, because they're definitely going to be a threat to take it 97 yards. As number 41 Draper, number 15 Fox, they've had huge games. And it wouldn't surprise me if I was Salem, say, hey, we're going to put it in the hands of number 41 and then make Mountain Home step up to try to stop them. Of course, big football weekend this weekend. We had a break last night. We didn't have Yellville Summit football. They actually played on Tuesday night this week. And they give it to number 41, that's Draper, and he's going to take it all the way unless he trips. He's going all the way.
You called it.
97 yards. Touchdown, Salem.
Draper, touchdown, Greyhounds.
So touchdown for the Greyhounds. Extends it now to 31-12.
12 men on the field!
Of course, some football action coming up right after this, Joey. I'm already going to go home and watch some football. We got Kent State at Arkansas. They're supposed to play today at 3, so it should be right about the time we get back to the house. Arkansas should be able to roll in that game. But in this game, I think it's just a case of just too much size and too much speed for Salem over the Bombers. They put forth a good effort, made some really good plays, throwing the ball and running the ball, and good hustle. Mountain Home took the first 2. They won the 3rd grade game, 4th grade game. Now the Salem teams have come back, won the 5th grade game, and right now up 19 with 5:27 to go. Looking like they're going to tie it up at 2 apiece.
The point after, from the point after touchdown hash mark.
Yeah, the only thing that was probably going to stop Draper on that run was if he tripped over his own feet, which we've seen happen before. So.
Seen it happen.
Salem's just going to muscle it in. Just a big size differential there.
5:20 remaining in the ballgame. Your score is
5:20 remaining. 1-point
12.
conversion is good. Right now it's 32-12 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And we'll be right back in a minute here on TLSN.
It is really important to do business with people that are local. One of the things that we did upon acquiring all the stores was we tried to hold on to everybody that was already working here. You can't replace experience. We build relationships, we don't build the cars. The same customers that are buying from us today were buying from us 5 years ago and 10 years ago. And those are the same customers that I want to take care of today and 5 years and 10 years from now. Shop Clay Maxey Chevrolet in Mountain Home and ClayMaxeyChevrolet.com.
Here we go, back on the field. Right now, 3:56 to go. Bombers going to have one more chance. Handoff and run. That's number 8, Pittman. Nice run by Pittman.
Jason Pittman on the carry.
Looks like that's going to be a first down. Bombers still playing hard.
36-yard line. That's good enough for a Mountain Home Bomber. First down.
Looks like online, just catching up on a couple comments on YouTube, we got Carla Christensen saying, Auntie Carla from Omaha, Nebraska's filling out for number 76. Go Salem. Glad to have Carla joining us. And if you haven't done it yet, make sure that you follow and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. So that way, next time these teams play, you'll get a notification, be ready to roll. .307 Bombers with a first down, but barring some miracle,
Penalty marker on the field.
there's penalty flags all over the field.
Encroachment against the defense.
So encroachment on the field.
First down
Legit.
and 5.
It's going to be a first down and 5, so 5-yard penalty for the Bombers. They got the ball now up on the 41. Of course, you want to try to finish on something really positive to go into the next game. And Bombers still playing hard, showing a lot of pride here. Good run there by number 7, Braxton Hogard.
Hogard on the carry. All spotted at the 46-yard line. First and 10 Bombers.
So first and 10 Bombers. Ball now on the 46-yard line. Clock running under 2 minutes.
Penalty marker on the field.
So we have a penalty marker on the field. Let's see who they call it on. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go. Now 127. As referee's having a conference. We're seeing the call. Looks like they're going to be offsetting penalties. Looks like personal fouls, offsetting penalties. So all of that, the ball's going to stay exactly where it is. Looks like they've reset the clock too back to 2 minutes. I guess 2-minute warning. They're gonna pull everyone off for a minute. I think too it looks like gonna probably do a lot of substitutions. As we'll step away for a minute. 2-minute warning here on TLSN. Bomber Youth Football League.
Timeout in the field. Timeout by Salem.
And we thought we were getting ready to get a play again, but timeout's called.
Moving some players.
One more.
Am I wrong? Should we not have let them play a penalty?
As counting the players on the field.
They would have on us.
As,
Fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun listening to the fans right now. They're
The mic's probably picking up a little bit of it. So.
yeah. It's fans are always entertaining. We love them. Nice little handoff. Here comes number 2. Cuts back, and it looks like he might go all the way. And one man to beat. He gets around him. Is he going to get in? Touchdown, Bombers! Uriah Sabo with another big run takes it to the house. Bombers score. And the Bombers finishing with a good play there. As Sabo's had a couple big runs. And the Bombers happy with that play as it looked like they had him trapped in the backfield, but then managed to just get outside. Nice cutback, couple good jukes.
Good way to end it here.
Yeah, good score for the Bombers. Now 1:51 left here in the 4th. Still, Bombers have 3 timeouts, so a 2-point conversion here. You know, right now it's a 2-score game, so. In the game of football, we've seen crazy things happen, but I'm pretty sure Salem's gonna probably hand it to number 41 or 15. As the conversion is good as Hogard walks in untouched.
There's a penalty marker on the field.
There's a penalty marker on the field, which see if that's going to be coming back.
Waiting for the call here.
Oh, it is good.
Unsportsmanlike
Unsportsmanlike
conduct
conduct on the Bombers. So it's going to be a penalty on the starting spot for Salem. So Mountain Home pulls back to 32 to 20 with 1 minute and 51 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Of course, those people watching are probably like, how come it's muted? There's no sound for a little bit. Well, if there's any type of copyrighted music or anything like that, we do have to mute during the game. So if all of a sudden you hear a quick mute, our mics are fine. We just don't want to have them put us in Facebook or YouTube prison and kick us off. So you want to see great plays like what we just saw from Uriah Sabo.
After the penalty, the Greyhounds will start 1st and 10 from the 40.
So the Greyhounds going to have the ball 1st and 10 on the 40. Good field position. With 1:51 to go. It was about 10 minutes ago. I think we had 3 minutes left and it looked like it was going to be a running clock, quick finish, but now the game has changed, so this is going to go on for a little bit. As Salem does not have number 41, Draper. They've taken him out of the game. They still have Fox in. Hand off up the middle. Oh, and it's fumble. He's stripped of the ball. Mountain Home comes away with it. And things are starting to get interesting here at Bomber Stadium. I think I just spit all over Joe there.
Had my shower, thank you.
Yeah, I just gave Joey a shower. Yeah, excitement there. Wow. As Mountain Home has come alive, and now 1:41 to go.
Ball be spotted at the 26-yard line.
The Bombers have the ball at the 26-yard line. And now what looked like would be a route, Mountain Home has a chance still. There's still plenty of time left in this game. And the thing is, they still have all three timeouts. So Salem calls timeout. So 1:41 left. Mountain Home has possession. Down 12 here on TLSN.
Are you ready?
Timeout. Mountain Home still has 3 timeouts. 2 timeouts. for Salem. The Bombers trying to do something. Pittman nowhere to go.
Timeout, Mountain Home.
So now Mountain Home's going to call a timeout. 1:35 here in the fourth. We'll be right back. All right, second down for the Bombers. As Salem snuffed that one out. That was the same play that the Bombers got a big play on earlier. Salem all over that one, makes the tackle. That's going to be third down, clock running.
Brings up third down.
Gotta move quick here. Clock is running.
It's a little bit of space. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Bombers!
Touchdown, Bombers!
Sabo again.
Sabo in the carry.
And now it's a one-possession game as the Bombers down 3 possession about with almost 2 minutes to go have scored on a big run, then also forced a turnover, just a couple big plays, and now the Bombers within 1 score. And now this conversion is going to be pretty important. Mountain Home still has 2 timeouts. Real quick online, got to catch up on some comments. We got Dale Dickerson says, come on, Blue. Evan Dickerson's dad here, let's go. Number 9, keep pushing. For the Bombers now. Have fought their way back. Salem makes the stop. So the 2-point conversion is no good, but it's still a one-possession game, 50 seconds to go. Salem will now get the ball. And it'll be interesting to see who comes in for Salem on this last possession. We'll be right back on TLSN. All right, guys, here we go. Fourth quarter, 50 seconds to go, 7-point game. As Salem comes to the line.
Mountain Home needs a fumble on this one.
Yeah, that's what happened last possession. That's kind of what changed the tide. And they pulled into a 1-score game. So Salem's going to run it to the right, picks up a couple yards.
Mountain Home.
Mountain Home's going to call a timeout. That was number 26 Hooks with the run.
got Mountain Home timeout, and we're going to have to pause the mic because we got some music playing.
Make sure
Salem to the line, 2nd down. Another handoff to Hooks up the middle. Like he picks up 3 or 4. Bombers call. This should be their last time out.
timeout, Mountain Home.
That's Mountain Home's last time out. And now 40. They got 40 seconds on the clock.
Gonna have something big happen here.
Yeah. Again, more music. Okay, here we go. 3rd down. Bombers need to force a turnover. Quarterback keeper. Big tackle. Going to be short of the 1st down. Depends on the spot. It was very close.
Points ribbon on the carry.
As we're waiting to see the signal from the
And
ref.
4 yards on the play.
Picks up 4. As they say, it's a
Charges
1st down.
for a Greyhound first
So that's
down.
enough. That should seal the deal with the clock running, as Salem can just take their time. But Mountain Home showed a lot of heart here in the 4th, coming back. As the clock runs down, 7, 6, 5, 4. So congratulations to the Salem Greyhounds. Good matchup. Bombers, though, showing a lot of heart here in the 4th, coming back. But ultimately, the Greyhounds, especially with Draper, the big game he had, just a little too much to overcome. It's hard to overcome a 97-yard and a couple 70-yard runs. So we just want to say thank you to all you guys who tuned in on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Well, now it looks like they said to put 10 seconds back on the clock. All right, so the game is not over, Joey.
Okay.
So confusion here at the end, as it was a 1st down, is really all they got to do is snap it and kneel it. But confusion on here. I don't know what's. I guess Salem is going to have to snap it again. So now they're running the clock down. I guess they never blew their whistles for the official, but they're going to run it down. They snap it. So anticlimactic there.
And that's the ball game, ladies and
But that's all she
Final
wrote,
score,
as
Salem 32,
Salem
Mountain
takes the
Home
victory
45.
32-25 over the Mountain Home Bombers. Good comeback by the Bombers. Big performance by Draper. Appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in today for 4 games here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Continue to subscribe to our YouTube page. Follow us on Facebook. And we'll see you in about 2 weeks. And we'll see you next week with some Yellville Summit football. We'll be back here 2 weeks covering the Bomber Youth Football League right here on Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Are you ready?